Hello, hello. Let's go through some.
What's wrong, Ash? Why are you standing there?
I've been thinking. No matter what I do, Renato and my brother are never coming back.
Do you hate me?
I don't know. Maybe I do. I know you're an ally I can trust, a knight I can respect. But maybe I do.
Why don't you take a swing at me? I bet that'll make you feel better.
What?
Don't just stand there with that timid look on your face. Come at me!
I don't think that's going to help.
This isn't about avenging the dead. It's about taking revenge for yourself. It's how survivors move on. What will you do, Ash? You're welcome to stare at your feet for the rest of your life. Ah, that look in your eye. I like it. Come on, put your back into it.
Catherine?
Yes, Ash?
I don't know what's right anymore. I don't.
Don't be a fool. You decide for yourself what's right and what's wrong. I believe Lady Rhea is right, so I won't allow anyone to bring her harm.
What about a friend? How could you kill a friend to protect her, with no hesitation?
I couldn't. I'll never forget that day. When they took him, all I could do was stand there. I had to persuade myself, saying over and over under my breath, this is the right thing to do. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have been able to stand there. I would have cried out. I'm still persuading myself even now. I probably will be for the rest of my life. If I let myself regret what happened, he will have died for no reason.
Catherine.
Uncertainty is weakness. Someday, Ash, you'll have to make up your mind. You know who I am. What will you do about it?
Lysithea, I have to say, you're really impressive. I respect you a lot, and I thought I should tell you.
Okay.
It's just, you know, you're 4 years younger than me, but you work really hard at everything. I mean, when I was your age, I wasted all my time just goofing off and doing whatever I wanted.
Doesn't look like much has changed for you since then. And unlike you, I don't have time to waste, so leave me be.
Are you going to do some extra magic training? I'd be happy to join you, if you don't mind. What do you want to start with?
I am absolutely disinterested in spending any time with you. What is it you want anyway? Perhaps it's because I'm younger. You see fit to ignore me when I speak.
What? No. Age has nothing to do with it. You're amazing. You're true to yourself. You know what you want and who you are. Not a lot of girls I know can say that.
Ah, so it isn't my age that's to blame for you breezing over my wishes. It's my gender.
What? I'm just trying to praise your smarts and hard work and everything.
Your lack of self-awareness is deeply troubling.
What I'm aware of is you trying to pick a fight. Calm down, kiddo.
Look, I'm really busy. Super, extremely, inordinately busy. I've got one last thing to say to you.
And what would that be?
I'm skilled with magic, and my abilities are finely honed. It's not like I need someone for target practice.
No, but I do.
Oh.
Oh, Ignatz. What are you...
Sorry. I shouldn't sigh in such a holy place.
There's nothing wrong with it. I sigh here all the time. The goddess receives all our prayers and our sighs. What's bothering you? I'd be happy to talk about it if you'd like.
Oh, it's nothing. Not worth talking about.
Is that so? Am I not worth talking to?
That's not what I meant. Sorry to offend you. I'll tell you about it. I'm just uncertain about my future. My father wants me to be a knight. I don't think I can handle it. Can you?
I don't find you pathetic at all. Is there something you would rather pursue?
Well,
You want to become an artist?
what's your ambition?
Me? I simply want to help people with their troubles. Those who can't. I've considered working for the church, but that's only a vague idea. Oh, I'm sorry. We were supposed to be discussing your troubles.
Not at all. I'm actually feeling a little better. Knowing that you aren't sure about your future, I don't feel quite so alone.
Everyone in this world feels a little lost, you know? I really do believe that the life of an artist is a wonderful dream to pursue. There was a beautiful painting of the goddess in the church where I used to live. Whenever times were difficult, I would stare up at her and sigh. Thinking about that painting helps me even now.
I've always wanted to paint the goddess.
You should. I'm sure your painting will help someone else in their time of need.
I can't paint anything powerful enough to do that. I wish I could. Maybe one day. I'll give that some thought. Thank you, Mercedes.
Mercedes. Mercedes.
Oh, you're still here? Lysithia, hi. Did you forget something? I did. What are you reading? Just something I found. Though there are things in here I don't quite get. Is that the Compendium of Light and Dark?
The compendium.
It is. Amazing how you could tell that just from a glance at the cover. I've read it. That said, it does seem to take liberties with some topics, so be aware of that while you're reading it. Wait, really? Yikes. Thanks for the warning. You've got quite the stack of books here for only wanting to brush up on one thing. I knew you were a hard worker, Annette. No, not as much as some people. Sorry. There I go again. It's all right. In getting to know you, I've taken some time to self-reflect. I used to think that I worked harder than anyone. But I'm not so sure anymore. I have to work even harder to keep pace with you. Oh no! But then I'll have to work extra hard to keep up with you! Well, if you work extra hard, I'll need to work super duper extra hard. Oh, come on! Fine. Super duper quadruple extra hard it is. Okay, that's enough. We could do this forever, but we've got better things to do. Sorry. It's fun to see you get carried away like that, though. I'm glad we had this chat. I feel excited to continue working super duper extra. I'm lucky to have someone like... I feel the same. Why are you smiling? Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking about how nice it is that we can motivate each... It is nice, isn't it? But I still intend to surpass you. Nuh-uh. I'm gonna surpass you. But before that, could you... I'm not quite sure how someone of your caliber is struggling with this one, but let me break it down for you. What's wrong, Father? I didn't expect you to summon me.
I carved this on a whim. I wish for you to take it, Annette.
A wooden doll. You used to make these for me when I was a child.
I still do it, when the mood strikes.
It's so cute. It's... Wait. No. What do you want from me?
I want nothing. I was carving and I thought of you. I remembered how happy you would be as a child when I handed one of these dolls to you.
I was back then, but I'm not a child anymore. It's too late for this now, Father. It doesn't make me happy anymore.
Annette.
so lonely after you left. I was always alone. I didn't know where you were or who to turn to for comfort. All I could do was look at the dolls you carved for me and remember you, and weep.
If you don't need it, you can throw it away. It is all the same in the... I am sorry, Annette. I should have given more thought to my actions.
Father, wait! No, this won't do at all. It would be better to throw this doll away.
Oh my goodness.
You are too cruel, Father. Of course I could never throw it away.
I never saw that. This guy's always funny.
Flayn, I have another question for you, if you please.
Another one, Linhart? When will you leave me in peace?
A breakthrough has been made concerning your crest. A major crest of Saint Sethleen, correct?
Well, yes. I've been trying to keep that quiet.
Part of my interest on this topic is that I possess a minor crest of Sethleen myself.
I am aware.
Possessing a minor crest is uncommon, but not rare among the noble families. However, a major crest of Sethleen, that is beyond rare.
Oh, is it?
I am quite curious as to why you were born with such a rare major crest. Given that mine is a minor crest of the same type, it's possible that you and I are distant relations.
You and I related? I am quite certain that is not the case.
Oh, do you have access to a detailed ancestry? That could be a most useful tome.
No, I do not. However...
A shame. Oh, to explore one's lineage and investigate such possibilities. Alas, the odds of your being a direct descendant of Saint Sethleen are quite low. The prevailing theory among respectable scholars is that Saint Sethleen died having never married.
It's true she's unmarried. Was unmarried, that is. I hate to disappoint you, but I'm not a descendant of Saint Sethleen. Of this, I can assure you.
While I do not subscribe to your absolute certainty, I do agree your relation to her is highly unlikely. Yet there is some connection between yourself and Saint Sethleen.
What was that you were mumbling to yourself?
Nothing. My apologies. Simply thinking aloud. I do hope we can continue this discussion sometime.
He always acts so oddly. It makes me ill at ease.
Because he knows. He knows. Heal that, heal that.
It seems I'm not the only one here.
Oh, Sheriff.
This is quite the surprise. I would not expect a...
Praying? No, I was just resting.
There is no need to hide it. It is obvious.
No, I was... Oh, in fact, I was just thinking about when I wandered off from my parents because I heard a beautiful voice. It was a woman. I began to sing along, hoping she would hear me and that we might...
Interesting. I'd never heard that. But I suppose if you were only a child, this would be before I arrived at Garrett. In any case, if that singing voice helped you find your way, then that is a wonderful thing.
I've never told anyone else, but I believe it was the goddess I heard. And that day, she gifted me my singing voice, and I thank the goddess for leading me back here after I left the opera company.
You know, when you speak of the goddess in this way, it is as though you are an entirely different... If you were to behave that way more in your daily life, I would have a much higher opinion of you.
Oh, that's very sweet, coming... Should I take that to mean that you like your ladies pious and respectable?
One little compliment and you completely lose control of yourself. What am I to do?
Oh, it's a joke. Look, I'm just no good at serious although I would be lying if I said I wasn't interested in knowing what kind of woman does get your attention.
As thanks for the touching tale you have shared, I will satisfy your curiosity. My preferred woman is kind, quiet, and proper. But above all else, she is straightforward and honest.
Quiet. Proper. There's no need to be cruel, said Edith.
Manuela, there's something I must...
Eloise, hello. You're looking more serious.
I'm in dire strait. Her birthday's just around, frankly, so...
I wouldn't know the first thing about...
Ah, Cyril. Cleaning...
Hilda, you're in the way.
I'm supposed to refill the horses' water troughs, but I can't find the bucket. I was told that they'd be in the usual place. What?
Maybe you'd know where that is if you did your job sometime.
You know, Cyril, I don't want to interrupt you while you're cleaning.
Come on, the buckets are over near the wall, where they always are, because I put them there.
Okay. Thanks for your help. You're pretty strong. I bet you're tired, though. Come on, let's rest a bit.
Okay,
I like
just
Cyril.
for a minute, though.
I like his outfit,
I got more
too,
work
but...
to do.
I'm not a fan
I feel like they
of
could have done more
Figured
with
you
this
were the
guy.
one with something to say.
But
Quiet,
is it
don't
almost
bother me.
exactly like
I need an
Claude?
interesting topic for this letter I'm writing to.
And your brother write to you a lot?
Constantly. Yeah, he must be bored. What's worse, if I take too long to reply, he gets...
Write about your life, maybe. You know, stuff like, I got real lazy. Or maybe, can you believe I still don't know where they put the...
You're mean. Do you really...
You're a lazy gal who gets people to do her work for her. I never knew anybody...
Oh, really? So Lady Rhea isn't the only difference between Fodlan and Almyra after all?
I don't like comparing Lady Rhea with you, but I figure you're right. You know what's real weird? Nobody seems to mind picking up your slack. Even me.
Sorry, what was that?
Nothing worth repeating. Anyway, I gotta get back to work.
He's such a diligent boy. I don't think I've ever seen someone from Fodlan work that hard. Oh, hang on. I never got an idea from him about what to write in my letter. Ugh. I guess there's nothing for it. Maybe I can just write about Cyril.
I want to become famous. If only it was that easy. Lance flying. Here we go.
Why, thank you so much.
Intent on the Imperial capital, the Kingdom Army goes around the Agma Mountains and marches through Alliance territory as they continue south. But this route takes them through the territory of House Gloucester, Imperial supporters, so they request help from Claude, the leader of House Regan. Claude agrees to distract House Gloucester's soldiers, and the Kingdom Army marches onward toward the Great Bridge of Myrddin to cross the Aramid River, which separates the Alliance and the Empire.
Sorry, it's coming up. Claude Von Degen. Okay.
Welcome. Come back soon.
That symbol. It's an enemy raid. Stay calm and face them head on. Send a messenger to Acheron immediately. If we're quick, we might be able to pull off a pincer attack.
Edelgard's dog, huh? All the more reason to kill her.
Attack Ladislava and take the bridge. Shall we begin?
I'll comply.
My orders?
I'm your girl.
Two come.
What's my strategy? Ready when you are.
I'll cut through.
There's no stopping me. I'd be honored.
What's the plan?
At your service.
Oh, here we go. Oh my goodness.
Too weak for this world.
Yeah, so we bait them out, right? We bait the tanks out. What the?
Your Highness, apologies for the late arrival.
To do? You're alive. How?
We can discuss it later. For now, allow me to join your forces.
The Do!
I am prepared.
The Dewberg! You gotta make a splash. He's gotta make a splash, guys.
Pathetic. I'll cut a path for His Highness.
Mercedes.
I had to protect my friends.
Yeah.
Don't bother haunting me.
Thanks.
Pincer. Yeah. Does he attack again? Oh my goodness. This man is an animal.
Eventually, I too will fall.
Oh my god.
All for our future.
You think we'll let you take this bridge from us?
This is no good. Reinforcements keep coming, and more...
More will come. So I gotta take out this guy with the arrow. Do I still want to keep using fireballs, or should I... Let's use an axe, maybe.
Let's deal with the enemies protecting the fortress quickly, and take control of this area.
Enemies approaching. Get the soldiers standing by to join the fight. We may need to hurry up preparations of the ballista, too. Protect the fortress!
You knew the odds.
You knew the odds.
I sense an improvement.
Ah, I'm stupid. Oh, 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 oh!
Acheron, now's the time.
I've got to make my name known. Acheron, a mighty.
Burn until we meet again.
Oh my goodness. Damn.
I got you.
Oh shit.
It was the only way.
Reassuring.
Much appreciated.
Don't underestimate me. The better to serve his hunt.
Can't afford to lose.
I don't expect forgiveness.
I love it.
As they say, if you can't beat them, join them. I'm not in for a beating, am I? I never should have aligned with the Empire.
Boo-ba-da-ba-doo.
For now, I'll revel in my achievement.
Oh, Mercedes. Oh.
I had to protect my friends. My work's not done.
It was the least I...
Thank you.
Thanks.
We can't be careless. Yeah. Why, thank you.
Oh my goodness. Wait. Oh, I could catch up. No.
To repay Her
Oh, she's
Majesty's
going for
favor,
it.
I will not let you pass. Here's the plan.
It's my duty. Without power...
Your boy.
Much appreciated.
We're just farming relationships.
Too kind.
At your service.
Huh.
Lady Edelgard! I'm sorry.
My strength is in the service of revenge.
Vladislava, no! I will protect this area.
Oh my goodness.
I, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, have arrived to join the battle in my father's stead. Is that the professor? Why would someone like that join such a senseless fight?
Lawrence, here you are. I'm heading south, so I will leave this area to you.
Lawrence. She needs to take some hits.
Too slow.
Ooh.
That's your best.
Bloody hell. There's no platoon, that's good.
Now's our chance.
What's the matter?
Oh wow.
I'm here to help.
Let's win this already.
I understand this.
Critical ring.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
All right, next.
Yeah.
I will break you!
Oh my goodness. What a good guy.
Not bad at all.
All for our future.
Let's get the see if that works.
Two coming.
Oh, I should have.
After this battle, I will be known far and wide as the legendary Ferdinand of Adrestia.
To oppose the Empire at a time like this would be entirely too reckless. Come, I have an idea.
Oh, shit.
I don't expect forgiveness. won't be in vain.
Now's our chance.
Oh.
Too slow.
Taste my steel.
One to remember.
Knew you could do it.
Felix. Training bow.
Luck wasn't with you. This is no time to stand up.
Edelgard has always been obsessed with you. I am a little envious, to be frank. I will just have to impress her with my skills on the battlefield.
Here is something to believe in.
Damn. Yeah, to crit him?
Even if I die, please, protect this.
Oh, couldn't save him.
Wow, thanks.
Appreciate it.
Seize the moment.
All right, next.
One day the war will be over.
That was great.
Thanks. If you're sure.
Much appreciated.
Oh.
Wasted effort.
That much closer.
Wow, thanks.
Let's get some experience for her.
I'll
Alright.
cut a path for His Highness.
It's been a while, Professor. If this were anywhere but a battlefield, I would offer you tea. I've no choice but to follow the Empire if I wish to live. I hope you will not think ill of me.
Please.
I yield. Though I will not beg for my life. That would be unbecoming, wouldn't it? You're
Yes.
inviting me to join you? But
yes.
To abandon House Gloucester? No. I can convince my father. I will help you topple the Empire. I swear.
It's a farce. All of it.
It's a farce. Dimitri. Dimitri. Dimitri, no.
To do? Why? How are you here? You died 5 years ago.
I was saved by my brothers. men of Dusker.
Those people you were with, they were of Dusker? And they saved you?
Your Highness, I asked that you fulfill your long-held desire, did I not? Allow me to once again act as your sword and shield. Please, let me witness your triumph. I want to behold the moment your wish is finally granted.
To do? Of course. And in exchange, I ask that you swear something to me here and now. Do not ever throw your life away again. Understood?
Your Highness. Understood.
Idiots. Embracing death for the sake of that woman. Truly foolish.
Aren't you happy we won? What troubles you, my child?
I don't know. They were just beasts with human faces. I had no choice but to kill them, and so I did. That is all there is to it.
It's about time you two returned. We must discuss our next course of action.
Please, I need to join you no matter the cost.
I'm sorry, but my hands are tied.
By the goddess, what's with all the commotion?
By the goddess.
What is this girl doing here? This is an army, not an orphanage.
I believe she's from a nearby village. She keeps insisting that she needs to join our ranks.
And you thought...
My family is gone. I don't have anywhere else to go. Please, I can use magic and I can fight. I can cook, do laundry, anything.
I'm sure there are plenty of more suitable places to find work. Why are you so fixated on this army, young lady?
I need to get revenge. I must strike down the one who murdered my big brother.
Who?
Your Highness, what should we do?
Let her do as she pleases.
Thank you. Very much.
Who the hell is this? I haven't tried this, so why not make a new?
Part 2. Azure Moon. Great Tree Moon. Blood of the Eagle and Lion. Now in control of the Great Bridge of Myrden, the Kingdom Army begins to invade Imperial territory. In response, the Imperial Army garrisons soldiers at Fort Mercius.
Some weapons. Oh, you know. I can't believe she answered me. I'm about to cry.
Here for the flowers again? I see. I have two things to say. First, I thank you for supporting His Highness, but I must also admonish you for taking your own well-being too lightly. On several occasions, I have seen you protect others by putting yourself. I am grateful for your efforts, but I feel you should place a higher value on your... His Highness relies on you. Then show that with your actions. We cannot afford to lose an invaluable And
Ooh.
This greenhouse would be a more lonely place without you. It would not be fair to the flowers to leave me their only care. Someday, I hope to show you a whole landscape of... Yes, Once this conflict is over, and His Highness ascends the throne, I believe it can be done. You must live at least until then.
Same as you.
That's true enough. I had not thought much of my own life until now. Except that I would gladly cast it aside. That is still true. But now until I can show you the fields of Dusker and Bloom.
He's already up.
We have received a report. It would seem the Empire is gathering troops at Fort. This is undoubtedly in response to us taking the Great Britain. Their numbers are more than double ours. We believe that the Emperor herself... If House Regan can reconcile with House Gloucester sooner than later, then Claude can proceed with his plan to rally the Alliance Lords, gather troops, and
At this rate, 3 military forces will be clashing at Gronder Field.
If you wish to indulge in nostalgia, do it elsewhere.
I'm afraid the difference in military strength is far from negligible. While we are elite soldiers, I am still uneasy about...
If possible, I'd like to request reinforcements. If we can rely on any of the major kingdom houses for military support, it would be House Karen, I'd wager.
Why then?
House Karen has yet to declare fealty to the Empire.
It is also my home. I will make the request to my father. With things as they are, I don't think the Church has long protected me. I am certain that any request from the Church will be answered to the utmost of their...
Very well. We're counting on you, Catherine.
I suppose that is all we can do for now.
So it would seem. Though if there are any other avenues worth exploring...
Allying with the Alliance.
Good point. We have no reason to engage the Alliance directly.
Even if we do receive Count Karen's aid, we still won't have the troops we need to face the Empire.
But if we join forces with the Alliance, then our numbers will rival the Empire. Agreed. It's about the only thing we can. For now, let's send a messenger and try to figure out what the Alliance hopes to achieve.
It's hard to believe this decisive battle will take place at Gronder Field.
We won the Battle of the Eagle and Lion back in the day. It seems like a life.
I can't help but remember, even though I wish I didn't.
Our feast after the battle. I remember it well.
No! Please, stop it. I had finally put all of that out of my mind. This isn't right. They're our friends. We used to study together.
Why not march up to Her Majesty in a reminder of that? Oh, that's right. Because you want to live to see tomorrow.
No matter who the enemy is, I will fight for His Highness.
Tell me, poor prince, do we stand a chance?
Poor prince.
Who knows?
If we lose, we'll have died for you. I hope you know that.
That's enough, Felix. We must focus on the battle ahead.
Make your peace before we depart. It's kill or be killed out. We will cross blades with the Empire, but it's possible we will also have to strike down the Alliance.
Your Highness, do you feel no hesitation about killing your former friend?
I'm used to killing familiar faces by now.
Oh my goodness. He's lost, man. He's lost. Heavy armor, huh? Dude.
Hey, wait.
What is it?
You defended me in battle.
His Highness does not wish for our military strength to be depleted. The loss of your strength would be significant.
You are a colossal idiot. One slip-up and you would have died. You think you would have been happy about that?
No, I do not.
Then why protect me? I thought you were his mindless weapon, his sword and shield.
I heard about your brother. He was at Duscur. He died to protect His Highness.
He did, but I don't see what that has to do with anything. Are you repaying some kind of debt? I hope you're not going to praise his death. I hear enough of that from my old man.
I will not praise it then. Instead, I will say I would have done the same in his position. Is it really so unnatural to put one's life on the line to protect a brother in arms?
To hear a rabid dog call me a brother in arms.
Your insults are merely an attempt to avoid addressing me as what I am. I am a man of Duscur, yet you were concerned for my life.
Concerned is a strong word. Your death would have been unpleasant, that's all.
Coming from you, that is enough.
What's that supposed to mean? I just meant... Never mind. Okay, go ahead, protect me. But if you act like a fool and get yourself killed, I'll kill you.
How can you kill me if I am already dead?
You know what I meant.
Aww. Felix. You good boy. Such a good boy. Such a good boy.
You're quite late getting back.
The scouting mission didn't go well. I was so busy I didn't even have time to eat.
I thought that might be the case. Gilbert was exhausted too. Glad you made it. I saved some food for you.
Oh, thanks. I'm starving.
Gilbert.
Your cooking's fantastic. The spices were a nice touch. I can really taste the Duscur You remembered that I wanted to try more Duscur cuisine, didn't you?
Yes. How is it?
Amazing. You're a much better chef than I am.
Your cooking is not bad at all.
Thanks. My father would be glad to hear it.
Is he the one who taught you?
Not exactly. I learned from watching him work the kitchen in his restaurant. And what about you? I think you said that you and your sister helped with the cooking at home.
Yes. Nothing remains of Duscur. The towns, the people, the culture. My mother and sister are gone. Yet that simple memory of them standing together in the kitchen is so clear.
So in a way, you put those memories into this meal.
Yes. Through me, they are able to...
I like that way of thinking. The church may not like my feelings on this, but in Fodlan, when people die, they pass on to...
I suppose.
That seems so far away. I'd rather... My parents, my brother, Lanato, they...
As long as you think of them, they will.
Dedue, your cooking is... delicious. It really is.
Careful, or you will oversalt it.
That's all right. Thank you, Dedue.
Eat as much as you'd like.
Aww. Dedue! Such a good boy. Put him back on the path of righteousness.
My head is...
Manuela? Oh my... Don't get up. I'll get you... I should fluff up those pillows for you.
Kinda seen it before, so...
Chop the vegetables into bite. After that, skim the top layer off the pan. Be mindful of the heat.
Certainly, Chef Dedue.
There is no need to call me that. Are you displeased?
No, not in the slightest. I just got momentarily sleepy. It happens to me from time to time. Let me see. First, chop the vegetables. Coming right up, Chef. Dedue?
Good.
I am so bored. Day in and day out, it is nothing but dicing vegetables and waiting for water to boil. I want to feel like I am actually cooking. It is not as though I do not know the basics. He could at least let me hold the spatula sometime.
Next, we peel the vegetables.
Chef Dedue, I was hoping to speak with you regarding something that has been on my mind.
Speak?
Surely you have noticed my skill while wielding pans and knives. Therefore, I think it is time you taught me how to cook. Beyond all this water boiling and vegetable chopping.
Impossible.
But why?
All must be done in the proper sequence. And the first step here, whether you like it or not, is to learn to use the tools perfectly.
Come now! You have seen how I use a ladle. You know I'm good for it. He has left me no option but to take matters in... Stubborn you may be, Chef Didou, but I will show you the true me.
Delicious. Chef Didou. Alright. First, let's go to the market.
Okay.
Hello! Will this one do? It's all yours. Will this one do? It's all you. Will this one do? It's all you. Will this one do? It's all. Will this one do? It's all yours. Will this one do? It's all you. Will this one do? It's all. Will this one do? It's all yours. Take it. Tell your friends.
Welcome. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. 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 Come back soon.
Hey, welcome. You have a good eye. A pleasure doing. You have a good eye. A pleasure. You have a good. A pleasure. You have a good eye. 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 A pleasure. You have a good. A pleasure. You have a good eye. A pleasure doing business. You have a good eye. A pleasure doing. You have a good eye. A pleasure. 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 You have a good. A pleasure doing business with you. Come again.
Yeah, weapons and Anyway.
Hello there. This one, yes? This one, yes? I thank you. 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 Return soon, please.
Welcome.
Brave sword.
Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks.
Training goblins.
Come back soon.
What do you require? Farewell.
Jeez Louise. Your kingdom, people? Kingdom. Kingdom youths. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what we're gonna do with him, alright? We gotta make him a Dark Knight, right?
Hey there.
The sword that poisons foes. Venom Stone. Black Sand Steel. Killer Knuckle. Black Sand Steel.
Come back anytime.
Hello! Tell your friends! Hello!
Okay, crystal, huh?
Tell your friends! Hello! Will this one do? It's all yours. Take it. Tell your friends.
Welcome! Come back soon!
No more shenanigans.
What do you require?
Kingdom.
Do you want to hire this battalion?
You'll get your money.
Do you want to hire this battalion?
We're here.
Do you want to hire this that will protect? Do you want to hire this?
Ready for your command.
Do you want to hire this battalion?
We'll do everything we can.
Do you want to hire this?
Let's give it all.
Do you want to hire this?
Whatever the...
Do you want to hire this?
You'll get...
Do you want to hire this?
Well...
Do you want to hire this?
We've got...
Farewell.
Battalions. So Kingdom. I definitely did not have Kingdom before. See, this is why we see the C's. Oh my god. A, B, C, D, E. Whatever. And you have to reset it every time. Okay.
What do you require? Do you want to hire this battalion?
We'll take on...
Do you want to hire this battalion?
We will see it.
Do you want to hire this battalion?
Ready for...
Do you want to hire this battalion? Do you want to hire this?
You'll get...
Farewell. What do you require?
I don't think that was
farewell.
Reconnaissance is becoming more of a risk the deeper we move into enemy. If I don't come back, assume I'm dead. I'm glad you think so highly of me, but we have to be don't waste your energy worrying about me.
You're a terrible teacher.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing. I hear we're sending troops to Gronder Field next. Is that what's what? That whole area is in the territory of House Burgley's. It's famous as the main granary of Fodlan. If we could capture it, we probably wouldn't have to worry about food anymore. What?
Food is something to worry about.
Hey! No. I can hardly believe we're crossing the borders of the Empire to battle their army. Never thought I'd see the day. You'd never guess from the calm looks on everyone's faces, though. His Highness, Lord Rodrigue, you? There's really something...
La la la, la la.
The Great Bridge of Murden was considerably better fortified. The bridge was full of soldiers, and Ferdy was there. Okay. Ugh. The Battle of the Eagle and Lion. Can you recall whether it was before or after I joined your class, Professor? I'm glad you have not It was shortly after I joined your class.
Ba, 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 ba. The harvest is good today, baby.
Say we do manage to take... As long as there's a plan, I won't complain. I just, you know, want to know there is a plan. Yeah, I suppose that's the most likely. I suppose we should focus on the battle right in front of us.
Damn. Lawrence.
I am pleased to dine with such suitable companions.
Is there such a thing as an unsuitable dinner companion?
But be grateful he's there.
Eating delicious food.
This food is a revelation. I can't help.
Should I finish? I'm gonna finish talking to people. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Do I have to go around? Oh jeez. What?
So, the campaign continues, does it? Well, allow me, as a professional recluse with 10 years of experience... Oh, who am I kidding? The fighting won't stop until we've defeated Edelgard. Well, or until we lose, I guess. But there's not much use in thinking about that.
Oh, she could teach me, man. That's cool. Gotta get an A in Lance so I can be a function.
Really? Oh.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go this way.
As powerful as our knights are, we're outnumbered by a long shot. It's crazy to attempt this. I guess I'm crazy to go along with it.
Oh yeah. Okay. Can you teach me anything but that?
I once saw the prince patting the head of an orphan from the... Does this mean even that cruel man has some empathy in his heart? Was it just a random whim? Maybe my eyes just tricked him.
Traveling.
finally moving into... I'm really feeling the tension now. I have almost no experience with battles of this, Professor. I'll be grateful for your leadership on the battlefield. Okay. Hey, you.
Hey!
I heard the next battle might take us to... Reminds me of the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. When it was over, all 3 class heads compliment, and then we had a party. But we can never go back.
Eloise.
Word just reached me that the Empire has stationed soldiers in Fort If they decide to dig in their heels and defend the fort, we'll be in a... I hear it's an impregnable keep, surrounded by high ramparts. Taking it.
We'll be high.
Edelgard's presence suggests that Hubert is around too. He is Minister of the Imperial Household, after all. He's been around Edelgard since they were children. I suppose he must be...
Hey, I could use a hand.
What of this? When undertaking research, those you seem to be that exception when it comes to my crest research. Worry not, Professor. I will find.
Oh.
So, Claude and my father have made peace. That is to be expected. They both prioritize their own interests above all else. So long as those interests are in alignment, they will continue to. And based on that reasoning, one might infer that the Alliance should be also willing to work with the kingdoms. I highly doubt Claude would refuse to assist us if we were to ask.
Thanks. I'm glad I asked you.
Alright.
Hey, you.
Dang, who is it? Oh, Shamir. Okay.
Thanks to our victory, I've been able to stop. And you know what? Imagine how much time and effort it must have taken to build something that big. I hope that someday it will be opened up.
Really?
Really?
I seem to lack the skills. If someone has passed, even someone dear to me, while I'm at it, that whole idea that if I didn't like them when they were alive,
Oh man, what are we gonna do?
After we cross the Great Bridge of Murden, we'll be in my father's territory. We actually crossed it 5 years ago for the... Oh, this is terrifying. What am I gonna do? I gotta get a grip. Oh, no. You should pray we...
Oh, damn, I knew I should have used them. third floor.
Let's see. I've got to keep this place clean. You never can tell when...
Oh, sorry. I was a little lost in thought. I'm sure the battles ahead will not be easy. But please, take good...
Little... Yeah. Second flow, Joe. Sometimes we can't.
Each time I certainly hope if I'm right.
Really? What do you think? The thought of fighting people who were once our friends, if it was gonna come to this, maybe I should have avoided making friends with people from the Empire and the Alliance to begin with. I just don't know. It did off, but I feel like the more you get to know...
I hear the next battle could be a big one. Is that true? I miss the old days when if someone got hurt, we'd rush them to the infirmary. But on the battlefield, there's not enough time to help. People die. Professor, don't...
So, we're finally going to... We already fought Ferdinand at the Great Bridge of Murden, but... I guess there's a good chance we'll be fighting more old friends from here on.
If we defeat the Imperial army at Gronder Field, what will our next... I guess we won't have much choice but to try to take Fort Mercius. It's probably too soon for us to be thinking about that, isn't it? The battle just ahead of us is far from certain.
Catherine will surely be able to convince Count Karen. All that remains is to wait for a response from the... For now, there are preparations to be made.
Thank you for bringing me here. I've been given permission to take part in this next mission. I'll finally be able to avenge my brother. I swear.
Yet another grand battle awaits. Many will lose their lives. I am well aware, even considering...
I'm glad you're the one giving orders on the battlefield, Professor. Although I just can't see a bright... Even if we do succeed in I apologize.
The turn back.
You have my sincerest circumstances, and my wounds have prevented me from being by His Highness's side these 5 years. I am grateful that you have found him for me. I am once again in your debt.
I can finally kill her. Fine.
Still lost. Sylvain, Caspar, Alois. Okay.
Captain...
I suppose we should focus.
So, they both and based. I highly doubt.
The homie.
Even considering.
What?
Thank you very much.
Each time, I certainly, if I'm right.
There is still...
Bernadette. We can learn from her.
So, oh, aren't...
Oh.
Worry not, I...
have a thought. Work if they just... I hear.
I heard the net remind when it was... And then we had a...
Huh.
Hi. Thanks to our... And you know what? Imagine, I hope that some...
Jeez.
That's it. As power, it's
Nice.
What do you think? I'm but on the back.
It's time to teach.
You're a good Let's do. You're a good professor. Let's do this again.
Oh my goodness. Damn it, the dude. That dude.
I've come to understand. That was at.
Oh, okay.
I've gotta keep... I've gotta keep working.
try.
Oopsie.
I'll keep.
I think I got the hang. That was so. Yes. Now I feel.
The do. Oh man. Yeah. Looking good, looking good.
I have a question.
But if it's so good, craft a weapon that's worth it.
I see.
Professor.
Let's sit here. I gotta fuck up my shit, nigga.
Thanks for your help out there. I think you did most of it. It may be unwise to think this way on the... but I feel I can trust your commands without... Don't we all? But, judging by the results of our recent battles, I've also noticed that you've been putting me in more precarious... almost like you know I won't question your orders. Huh. I'm glad you trust me to get the job done. I knew you were doing it on purpose. You're in a very important position now that you're leading the charge. Funny to think you used to just teach at... Your old students still call you professor. That's no title for the commander.
It's no harm.
You'll always be their professor. You sure are an interesting... My people lost the war, and I was left to wander Fodlan. You look confused. Did you not know any of it? I was living in my homeland of Dagda up until the Imperial Army, but being a mercenary, I have no real allegiance. That's why I'm working here. Don't worry, though. I don't plan to turn on you.
Ooh. Yeah. I wish I'd trained Felix.
I'll let you take...
I am a little uneasy.
Ooh.
This should be suitable.
I'm really getting the hang of it.
It seems my proficiency has improved.
Seems my practice has paid off.
Yeah,
He just needs writing, huh? Should I bore everyone with this? Where is he? There he is. Jesus Louise. to use Lawrence a lot. Lawrence. No, I'm gonna cook some food. I'm gonna save here and then we will return next time.